Good evening from the Dove Newsroom at this hour. I'm Demi DeSoto. Just before 10 a.m., a house fire on LAWNRIDGE Street near Keenway broke out and quickly jumped to two other nearby residences. Medford Fire and Rescue, along with Fire District 3 and the Medford Police, responded to a fully involved structure fire. Bystanders there commented that they saw an individual leaving the burning house with a burnt hand who fled the scene. There were no reported injuries at the site of the three dwellings. Several animals that were at the homes at the time by themselves did get out and were caught by authorities and given to their owners. Medford Fire and Rescue Fire Chief Brian Fish led the efforts of dozens of responders on scene in the Medford neighborhood.
We had a call report of a possible structure fire about 9:40 this morning at this address at 1492 LAWNRIDGE. While our crews were en route, they received several other calls at dispatch center that there was a fire going on, as well as we could see a nice column of smoke, black smoke coming up from this area. Our first crew on scene reported a fully involved structure fire at the LAWNRIDGE address.
The fire is still under investigation by Medford Fire and Rescue and Medford PD, and there are possible suspicious circumstances. On site, police roped off the area as a possible crime scene. Witnesses were being questioned on site, as well as the two other homeowners whose houses were affected. Well, former President Bill Clinton was on the defensive Wednesday, saying he is proud of the people who have donated to the Clinton Foundation and the work that the organization has done. He also defended Hillary Rodham Clinton's contact with donors while serving as Secretary of State and would not comment on the pay-to-play allegations in the media.
I have nothing to say about it. I'm really proud. I'm proud of what they've done.
The Clinton Foundation is under intensifying public scrutiny as it has been being accused of pay-to-play and giving access to donors to the State Department for favors in business dealings. Critics call it a corrupt and opaque institution. The KNOX Classical Academy is a classical education Christian school that is proposed for Southern Oregon, and they'd like your help getting started. Founder Ben McReynolds explains the need for this institution in the area and what makes it different.
We will observe the trivium, which is grammar, logic, and rhetoric, sometimes referred to as grammar, dialectic, and rhetoric. And our kids will learn Latin starting in 3rd grade. They'll wear uniforms, and they will be steeped into classic literature. So they'll have a good foundation in the literature that built Western civilization. They'll know it well.
And the Trinity Presbyterian Church has decided their benefit coming up on Friday night. Tickets in advance, $15, and you can call them at 541-690-1673. All right, let's take a look at our regional weather forecast as we wind down the week. And as we do, start in Northern California. Look at that, a couple of 96s on Friday and Saturday. As we take a look at the Klamath Basin, 88 on Friday, 87 on Saturday. Lots of sunshine all the way around. And for the Oregon coast, cooler temperatures, 75 on Friday. A few clouds roll in, dropping it down to 67 on Saturday. And for the Central Oregon Basin area, you'll see 84 degrees on Friday, dropping to 86 on Saturday with a few clouds, 55 overnight. And as we look at Southern Oregon, 100 on Friday, dropping down to 98 on Saturday. That's a look at the latest news from the Dove Newsroom. Be sure to join us every weekday morning on the Dove, starting at 6 a.m. on YouTube, Roku, KDove 91.7, and the Dove TV.